Okay, today we start season 2 of our Man City career mode. We are now in the aftermath of losing the Champions League final and also losing our best 3 players on transfers. And now we have to try and build on what's left of this team. But new season, we have brand new kits, we got some very big plans, a very sizable budget, and we definitely got some work to do. So drop a like if you want to see more of this series, and I say we get right into it. Now, between season 1 and 2, the team has changed a lot. Like I said, we lost our 3 best players, Haaland, De Bruyne, and Rodri. Now, De Bruyne has gone to our former team Chelsea, Rodri has gone to Inter Milan and Serie A, and then Haaland has gone to Barcelona. Those 3 players are going to be so hard to replace, so we're going to try our best to. Because last year we finished second in the Prem and also runners up for the Champions League. If we make a few right moves, we can get this team back in contention very quickly. Just as you can see from the red exclamation points there in the team, we need a new starting striker, a new starting midfielder, and also a new starting CDM. Like, there are some big holes in this team to fill. And also, like, the bench and reserves are very, very thin right now. So we need a lot of squad depth too. Now, it seems the Man City owners did not take lightly us losing our 3 best players. They will not stand for this team to drop in quality because they have armed us with $450 million to spend. That is one of the biggest budgets I think I've ever had in any series. It's pretty much $500,000 to rebuild this Man City team. And not only that, but try and build a team to take down our former team Chelsea. So first things first, we did some scouting in the free agent market to see what we can get on, free contracts without spending too much money. And we actually found a few players here. Now, the first 2 are Jude Bates and also Max Bailey. They're free agents. I think they're regens. Jude is English and then Max is the United States. I'm not sure which players these are regens of. Jude Bates could be the Kyle Walker regen. He could be. I'm not sure if he actually is. But I want to sign both of them for like squad depth. And then for backup midfielders, I found 2 here. Now, I do not know how to pronounce this guy's name. Benjamin Bore. Oh, I'm not going to even try. Now, he's 32 years old, but he's 80 rated and his stats don't look bad at all. He seems like he's got pretty decent, well-rounded stats. So definitely going to sign him up. And then also there's Luis Chavez here from Mexico, which he's 30 years old. Once again, a pretty well-rounded midfielder. And then one more free agent, Francis Amuzu. Now, you guys remember we used him in the journeyman save last year, I believe at Anderlecht. And I mean, for like a 3rd, 4th choice winger off the bench with 90 pace, I definitely would not mind that. So our first business is we're going to sign those 5 free agents up. All right, so those 5 free agents have been signed up. That is 5 signings right off the bat. I think that French midfielder Benjamin guy is going to definitely be a pretty impactful player. I mean, his stats look so good. Definitely the best free agent out of those 5. I think now we need to go after some big players. So the first one we're going to try to go after is going to be a De Bruyne replacement, basically. A new starting midfielder alongside for Tessie. And we got 430 million to spend, so we're about to spend a pretty big chunk of that. Now, in season 1, I brought up the idea of us signing this player. I tried to and it didn't work. And that player is Federico Valverde. Now, honestly, I kind of thought this would be impossible to pull off. It'd be all our money, not really worth it. But I took a look at his price tag and I noticed his price was actually a lot lower than it was last year, I think. And we found out that his contract is actually expiring in 11 months. So that has like tanked his value. And hey, he hasn't signed a contract with Real Madrid. He had a new contract. So maybe there's some tension there. Maybe he doesn't want to play for the team anymore. So potentially we could sign Valverde up for maybe like 140 million, which for that price, that would be an absolute steal. He's 91 rated. He's got some of the best stats I've ever seen from a midfielder. And arguably that would be a huge upgrade from Kevin De Bruyne, arguably. So yeah, for sign number 1, we're going to try to go after Valverde, see if we can make this happen. I don't want to spend too much though. I want it to be like around 120 to 140 million. So I'm going to try 127.5 to start. If we got him for that, that would be an absolute steal. I mean, Real Madrid don't want to wait 6 months and then lose him for a free on a free contract. So that might entice them to sell right now. Now, is Ancelotti going to accept that? He wants 147.3. Okay, I think we can actually make this happen. I'm going to try 139.5. What do Real Madrid say to that? They're going to accept that. So we got him for basically under 140 million. That's got to be worth it to sign Valverde. That's got to be worth it. Now, his wages are going to be astronomical, but for a player this good to kind of start this rebuild of this team, I feel like for that price, we can't pass up on it. You can argue whether it's realistic or not, but we're like 5 years in the future, so there's some leeway there. And in this save, he didn't sign a new contract at Real Madrid, so maybe he wants a new challenge in his career. Now, he actually wants to take a wage cut. Hey, I'm fine with that. So 360k per week. Federico Valverde is going to be a Man City player in season 2. That is a huge signing for this team. So Valverde is off to England, and that has like jump started the rebuild of this team after losing our 3 best players. Suddenly, there's hope in this team. There's hope for the future of Man City. Valverde, welcome to the club officially. All right, so he's going to take his spot on the right center midfield spot, and then I think, honestly, I was kind of struggling who I think should be captain. I feel like captain candidates are Vardiol, for Tessie, and probably Valverde, honestly. Valverde is, I think, is the oldest player in the team, or one of the oldest. I feel like out of all players, it kind of makes sense for him the most. But man, that is a huge pickup. And trust me, we are just getting started. I think now let's go after a new CDM. Now, Rodri, I feel like it's impossible to replace him. He's 93 overall. We're not going to be able to sign a 93 rated center defensive mid right now. So the players I have as his replacement on the short list are Palhinha and also Fofana from Wolfsburg. I think they would do a good enough job at CDM, and then we could spend that money elsewhere to improve improve other areas of the team. Basically, I don't think we need to spend like more than 50-60 million on a new CDM. And I think out of these two players, the player that I'm feeling more is Fofana. He's 3 years younger than Paulinho, so he's probably got more room to grow still. I mean, stamina looks good, strength looks good, he looks very well rounded. So I think we're gonna try to sign Fofana as our Rodri replacement, hoping it won't cost more than 60 million. I'm gonna try 47.5 to start, and they are gonna want 64.9. Okay, this might be a bit more than I thought, but let's try 57.5. That's still a decent price, and they are going to want 59.4. Wolfsburg, give me a deal here. Just accept this, please. 58.5, and they want 59. Okay, 59, I'll accept that. Wolfsburg, you win. So definitely where I feel like we improve the team and getting Valverde over De Bruyne. I mean, Rodri to Fofana is definitely a downgrade, but I think it won't be as impactful as a downgrade. Rodri's just too good to try and find a player better than him. So it was always gonna be someone that was technically worse. All right, so Fofana is signed up to be our new starting CDM. So free agents picked up, Valverde signed up. Fofana is the second big signing of the year. So he slots in for Rodri in that spot. So for Tessie, Fofana, and Valverde is our starting midfield basically. With Ederson off the bench, the free agent guy we signed off the bench, and Voss as Fofana's backup. I feel like that's very decent right there. So I'm happy with that. Now we just got an offer for a player that this might be a little bit controversial here, but Wolves have come in for Jeremy Doku, and they're offering 150 million for Jeremy Doku. Now don't get me wrong, I really like Doku in this team. For 150 million, I feel like that is well over his value. Like we could sell him for that much and then buy a player that's probably worth around 60, 70, 80 that is probably just as good as Doku, and then we'd profit about what, like 60 million. So honestly, I think we're gonna entertain this. I don't know how Wolves have come up with all this money, but I'm gonna try 160 million for Doku. Actually, let's do 163. What do Wolves say to that? 156.3. That is so much money for Doku. Like we could literally replace him for half of that amount and then use like the rest of the 75 on another player. Man, I think we're doing it. Man, 156, I think I'm gonna sell Doku. I think I'm doing it. I just feel like we could get so much money on top of replacing him. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a controversial one, but let's see if that goes through. All right, so that was quick. It is just like that. Jeremy Doku has been sold. I mean, you guys gotta agree, right? 150 million for him, that is well over his value. He scored what, 14 goals last year? We could buy someone for about 70, 80 that'll probably score 20 plus for us. So I feel like it's a smart business move here, but it is a sad one because I do like Doku a lot, but it's just money wise, it was a smart thing to do. And we also sold a backup. I think he's a backup left back to Bournemouth, so we are making more money too, but that puts our budget back up to $373 million. So that is very good, but now we need a new starting left winger. We definitely need a big signing there as well as a striker. Now for a left winger that's priced around like 60, 80 million, I feel like I know a player that might be perfect here. And that player is Anthony Gordon from Newcastle United. I mean, he's about the same age as Doku. He's 2 ratings lower, but I feel like he would be just as good or even better than Doku. Got insane pace. I believe his finishing stat might be better than Doku's was. So I think I want to sign Gordon for about like 70, 80 million, and we'll profit literally like 70 on Doku. So I'm gonna offer 68.5 to Newcastle. They're gonna walk away. Okay, they want a lot more for Gordon, probably around like 85, probably. Still be a good deal though. Okay, we're gonna try this again with Gordon. Let's start with about 77.5, 78.5. Now Newcastle are gonna reply for 83.3. That is just well below Doku. I mean, this seems like a no-brainer swap basically. See if we can make it just straight up 80 million, and Newcastle are going to accept that. Yeah, 80 million for Gordon. We're gonna profit about what, almost 80 million on Doku's sale, I think. And that 80 million that we're gonna profit is gonna be very valuable, I think. So just like that, Anthony Gordon is signed up to Man City. Like I said, it might be a controversial one, a controversial swap, but I think financially it makes a lot of sense, and it sets us up for a very big transfer later on, maybe a very big one. All right, so Fofana in there, Valverde in there, and Gordon in there. Currently Cho is our starting striker, and I feel like the bench does look pretty solid here. Currently Ake, Bates, Voss, Ederson, Mileto, Bob, and also we need a backup striker, but I mean a new striker, then Shoku the backup. But we do look more deep as a team, I think, more and more depth. All right, we have done so much business that it's already time for the start of the Premier League season. So our first game of the year is away to Everton. Gonna be Gordon, Valverde, and also Fofana's debut for Man City. So even after all that business, we still have 300 million to spend, and we got a lot of different avenues we can go down in terms of more signings. We got some options. Now, biggest moves in the window so far: Gavi to Juventus, and then Doku, Valverde, Vega to Marseille, Boniface to Milan, Lee King to Real Madrid. Okay, that's funny. Man United actually signed a better center back, so no longer Thiago Silva is going to be a starting center back for United. They got Inacio. Arsenal signed Kusunu, so some Premier League teams are improving. I think still by far Chelsea is our biggest matchup, biggest threat. They're going to be just so hard to beat. Let's see if we can start our campaign off though with a win. The first game after pretty much the post Haaland De Bruyne era. But first we got to show our new kits for season 2. Now that is our home kit. The collar is supposed to be actually white, but for some reason it's not working. I'll try and fix that, but it's pretty much your standard Man City home kit. Now I do like the away kit. It's white. It's got like the navy blue collar. It's got the navy blue shorts. It's got a little bit more character. And then that is our third kit. I went for a very bright color, try and complement the light blue. Got kind of like the pinstripes down the middle, the white pinstripes. I feel like it's decent. I think versus Everton will probably have to wear the bright third kit. We'll see how it looks in game. game. But okay, Premier League match day 1 and the start of a new era at Manchester City. Now, I pretty much know Valverde is going to be very good. Fofana is probably going to be pretty good, but Gordon's the one I'm a little bit worried about. He could be a flop. That was definitely very risky what we did. And hold up, I just saw Wesley Fofana playing for Everton, so they signed him from Chelsea, I think. Yeah, they did. That's a pretty good signing right there. All right, so we're facing one of our former Chelsea players, but Cho gets us kicked off. Let's see how this new Man City team plays. I would like a big opening day win. I feel like now our midfield should be a lot quicker, more athletic, and I feel like that should suit our play style a lot more for Tessie. First shot of the year is, of course, going to be blocked. Savio picks it up, though. Savio looking for an early goal, and that's blocked as well. Okay, they got an early free kick now. If they score this, it would be such a sad start to the year. It is going to be Decore. Decent hit, but Lunin, good save. They actually almost scored that. Balde, great pass to Fertesi. Good ball into Anthony Gordon. Gordon's going to cut inside, see if he's more of a goal scorer. Then Doku shot. That'll be a corner. Not a bad first little attempt there. Now, from corners, we do not have many targets here. And without De Bruyne, I'm not sure who should take corners, but Upamecano is definitely going to be the best currently. That's going to fall to Gordon. Gordon, slide it over. Savio for Tessie in a good spot. It's blocked though. Okay, this is an insane run from a player that I don't even know who this is. He just ran like the whole length of the field for Everton. And then Rico Lewis just stops him in his tracks. And now Savio's got space to run. Savio, I need you to become even more of a star for this team. And he's showing it right here. Savio gets it to Muhammad Ali Cho. Almost taken out. Should have been a penalty, but Gordon scores instead. Okay, 19 minutes into his Man City debut, he scores. It was kind of fortunate, but he'll take it and I'll take it. And great run by Savio, though. I feel like this was a penalty. That was definitely a penalty on Cho. Gordon, though, it's a pretty tidy finish right there. All right, 1-0 in the 20th minute. Now, Cho, that is a great ball to Savio. Okay, this team is starting to wake up for this new season. Now, Fofana has got a chance to go for a shot. That's going to be blocked, though. Trying to see if Fofana has like the long shots like Rodri had. Okay, Vardy was going to find Valverde with a beautiful pass right there. Savio cuts inside. Oh, man. Valverde was making such a good run there. Just Savio couldn't find him. And this guy on the right-hand side is causing problems. Upamecano, good tackle. Diogo Lopez. I don't even know who this guy is, but he is causing me issues. Or should I say causing Rico Lewis issues a little bit. Fofana into our new captain, Valverde. Valverde. Oh, man, Gordon. That was a good run. He actually steals it. Gordon, okay. Gordon has got 2 on his debut. What are their center backs doing in that spot? Gordon pounces and it's 2-0. Okay, the player that I was worried about the most has 2 goals. Both kind of fortunate, but we'll take it. I thought it was a bad pass, but Gordon just stole it from him. Okay, a pretty good start to Anthony Gordon's Man City career. He is on a hat trick. Yeah, that goal can definitely open the floodgates here. Gonna force them to play a little more aggressive. Now, that's a very good ball into Beto, which Vardiol is doing well. He does very well, actually. All right, Cho, Valverde, Savio, and Valverde need to form a partnership here. I would like that, especially on this right-hand side. Savio gets it to Federico Valverde. Shot, and was that blocked? No, that was just not a great shot from our new signing. Okay, there's not a bad chance for Everton, but Upamecano kind of stopped the pace on that shot, I guess. Gordon, great ball to Fertesi. Now Fertesi's got Cho. Cho is on a run to make it 3-0. He just got out-muscled by Fofana. All right, still though 2-0, a very solid first half for this new era at Man City. And this is still without a new starting striker too, so we could get a whole lot better. Bro, we should look at this Diego Lopez guy. He's literally torching me every time he comes forward. Okay, not that time, but bro, what is his rating? He's 81 rated, and I honestly have no clue who he is. Corner in, and that is going to be easily cleared by Savio. Not the greatest clearance, but Gordon gets it. Now Cho, great control into Gordon. Oh, this could be another goal here. Gordon on a hat trick is running down the length of the field. That player stays with Fertesi, and that is a 49-minute hat trick for Anthony Gordon. Welcome to the club. What a debut. I was truly worried about him the most, but I mean, a hat trick on his debut, what else can I ask for? He's like outshined Valverde on his debut. Now, Woods took a clean sheet today. Now that's going to be Fofana. That's a good tackle right there. And Savio is now on his bicycle, and it's a very fast one. Savio is going to get it back to Cho. Cho off to Federico Valverde for a debut goal of his own, and he's got it. Yeah, this is looking like a pretty solid debut for pretty much everyone. I mean, now we're just destroying Everton. Okay, Fertesi hasn't scored today, but that's a steal. And now Cho gets it over to Savio to join the action, and it's going to be 5-0. Man, we are literally smashing Everton right now. And we still got 30 minutes to go. It's making me feel like we made the right move so far. You know, this Lopez guy is still torching me, though. Okay, Vardiol is going to stop him in his tracks, but I'm still scared of him. Now Lewis over to Valverde. See, this is something that De Bruyne just could not do. Go on a run like this with everyone just running side of him. That is what Valverde can do, and that's going to go to Gordon looking for his 4th goal, but it's going to be cleared by Everton. All right, subs coming on. Gordon is going to take, he should take a standing ovation. I am very impressed by him, but subs on and see if we can close this game out while also keeping the clean sheet. That'd be very nice, although they are going to score there. It's going to be the other Fofana who scores, and the clean sheet is gone. Of course it is. Okay, Balde's got pace here. Mileto, I want to see him on a run. Now, he should be on side there, actually. He played that great. Now, he's going to get it over to Bob into Federico Valverde looking for his 2nd, but he's not going to get it. Hold up. That was shaky, but they do get it out. Yeah, having two players like Valverde for Tessie in the midfield, it's going to be, I feel like we are not going to miss De Bruyne that much. Now, Cho gets it to Oscar Bob, who I'm hoping will have a bigger impact this year, and he's in. He is going to stop. Okay, but Oscar Bob, what kind of dribble was that? He stopped so far behind himself. Then again, though, for a debut, I mean, 5-1 to start the year, I can't be mad. Okay, the ref's giving us another chance here to, okay, now he's blowing the whistle. But okay, what a start to our season. I like what I've seen. That right there has made me very, very optimistic. And once again, that's even without signing a new striker still, which now we're going to talk about that. So once again, we have 317 million. There are some pretty good options here we can go after, including our former player, the player that we created, Leon Garcia. Now, I think normally Chelsea would never sell him to us, but if we threw 250 million at Chelsea, especially after Leon having a down year last year, he didn't score as many goals as he did the previous year. Chelsea might actually be interested in selling him for an amount like that, for 250 million. Now, there's also Alexander Isak from Newcastle, which I mean, he'd be a pretty good pickup too. And then for an older kind of signing, there's also Harry Kane still, where obviously he's not as quick as Isak or Garcia, but he's still really, really good. And his passing would really fit the way I play too a lot. And he'd only be like around 70 million for Harry Kane. So there's kind of just a lot of possibilities right now. I want to see what you guys think. So let me know who we should sign as our new starting striker to replace Erling Haaland. Now, match day 2 of the Premier League is going to be versus Aston Villa. Now, I think they didn't have a great year last year after qualifying for the Champions League. So they had a down year. They lost their first game of the year already. Now, Chelsea won their first game of the year 3-1 versus West Ham. So they're going to be so hard to beat. After that first game, though, I am very optimistic. And let's see if we can do it again in match day 2. If Gordon scores another like 2-3 goals this game, I'll be very surprised. I mean, he might be like the new star of this team if he scores like that. So I want to see just a continuation of the last game. Now, Lewis is going to get it to Valverde. Valverde is going to stop. Trying to get it to Cho. We played it right at Pau Torres, though. Buendia gets it to Cabral into Cabore. That's a player we sold to them, by the way. He's playing against us. Savio's got maybe a cross to Gordon here. Gordon. Hey, what kind of jump was that? That was very awkward. Now, Balde is probably not going to win that. No, he's not. And Balde is just so good. He's about like almost 90 rated now. He's been probably by far our best defender. Probably on par with Vardiol. Now, that's a very good ball, though. Gets it out to Balde. Balde for Tessie. Savio. No, man. Cho was right there for a tap-in, basically. Gordon into for Tessie. Now, Gordon's making a run. For Tessie. Oh, man. For Tessie, what kind of pass was that? He should have played it right into Gordon's feet. That was very sloppy now. Okay, Upamecano's got that. He's got it. No, he doesn't, but actually it does. That looked like a foul. Apparently not. Valverde, Fofana into for Tessie. Let's try this again for Tessie. Okay, that time he gets it over him. Now Gordon cuts inside. Anthony Gordon, finesse shot right at the keeper. Not a terrible shot, though. Okay, this is not great. Villa, break our press. Ramsey goes for a shot, and Lunin, that is a very big save. That was a powerful shot by Ramsey. Corner in. That is going to be cleared by Gordon. And Valverde should collect that. He should, which he does. Get it to Lewis. Now Valverde. Got space here in the middle. We're going to split those defenders. Get it to Savio. Savio is going to get it to Valverde. Beautiful. Valverde. Cho needs me in a better spot. There's a good spot, and there is 1-0 to Man City. Man, Valverde is just like so much more mobile than De Bruyne, and it's creating like different chances for our offense now. Like him making that run and have the dribbling skill to stop and then get it right to Cho. An easy finish for him. All right, 1-0 in the 33rd minute. Valverde, great ball to Lewis. Now Lewis is going to play it right to Savio, but it goes right to the Villa defender. Okay, Tessie's got space here. Now he's holding it for Tessie. You're looking for a shot. We're not going to find it, though. Instead, for Tessie, he's going to cross it over to Gordon. Header attempt. And you know what? That wasn't a bad header. Savio corner and see what his corners look like. You know what? Oh, that actually wasn't that bad. Okay, halftime it's 1-0. Probably should be like 2-0 for us right now, but still confident. Villa are playing better than Everton played, obviously, but still feeling confident. We just seem kind of more, I guess I want to say consistent than last year with this team. That is my early prediction. More consistency this year. Now, saying that, that's a great ball to Cabral, which that's a good drag back. Okay, Vardiol, that is such good defending, though. Fofana gets it for Tessie. Get it to Balde. Okay, that was actually meant for Balde. No, that was meant for Balde, not Gordon. That is not what I wanted. Not a bad move. Tielemans. Cabral gets it to Kawame, and Kawame is going to shoot and score. I jinxed it by saying that. Oh, yeah, more consistent this year. It's a very good move by Villa, though. Passing was really good. It was good movement. And okay, this game is 1-1. We need to turn this up a notch here. Fofana is going to get it out to Rico Lewis. Get it to Savio. Savio, I need players on runs, though. Gets it to Valverde. Valverde waits for a pass to for Tessie, but it's defended very well by Villa. Savio, corner in. That's going to go to literally no one. For Tessie, now I kind of want to shoot this. Okay, we're shooting it. Why not? For Tessie, that shot was pathetic. Savio, Fofana is going to hold it. Get it to Valverde. Valverde. Shot across goal. That is blocked by Chambers. Come on, corner in. Someone's got to show they can score from corners. Upamecano, good header. I believe in you to score this. That's not going to go to him. That's going to go literally to no one again. Savio, a chance to go for a finesse shot if he can find the angle. Savio. Finesse shot Savio. Good save by their keeper, though. Yeah, this is a chance to counterattack. Cho is going to hold it. Get it to Gordon. Good pass. And they got back so quickly. Cho, though, is going to hold it. Okay, man, that chance got ruined again. Cho Gordon, Savio looking for an angle to shoot. That's going to fall. Valverde. Oh, Kamara's going to get a good tackle in. Man, I really jinxed it by saying more consistent, right? I jinxed it. Penalty? That is no penalty. Okay, I'm going to do Mileto on for Cho, then Savio up top. And I think for now, we're going to leave it at that. We got 12 minutes and Ramsey just played it out. What kind of corner tactic is that? He literally just put the ball out of bounds. All right, 12 minutes to score a winner maybe. Tessie, Savio. Back to for Tessie. Gordon, I need you running. All right, there he is. Now Gordon is going to look for a pass. Savio. Where you at? Savio gets it to for Tessie instead. Oh, Pau Torres just read that shot so well. Well, we can't let them win this. We can help them score a winner. Balde, good tackle, but it falls right back to them. Oh, Cabral runs forward. Oh, we just were not quick enough to mark him down. Cabral's gonna score and he makes it 2-1 to Villa. Bro, they don't deserve this game at all. They don't deserve that. At least it doesn't feel that way. We got 5 minutes now to rescue a point. For Tessie, Gordon, get it back to Tessie. Now Savio, come on, cut inside. I need you, Savio, please. Please score that, Savio. What a big goal that is. An instant reply to make it 2-2. And hey, I want more than this. We're going to try to win this game still. We still got like 3 minutes plus at a time. Come on, give me one more chance. Try to win this. Come on, please. Oh, man, we just can't create a chance. It's going to be a 2-2 draw. You know what? That's not too bad now. It's drop points, definitely, but it's not as bad as it could have been. If we would have lost this, I would have been so mad. I'm still mad at a draw. Like, we definitely should have won. It's just if we spend like 150 million on a striker, that might truly like get this team back to where we were, maybe even better. Like, Cho is a very good backup striker, but these first 2 games, I feel like we're just missing that threat in the number 9 spot. So next episode, we're going to sign a new striker. I'm not sure if we're going to sign anyone else other than that. Let me know what you guys think if we need anything else, but definitely a new starting striker, and we're going to spend a lot of money on one. It's just the decision to make might not be easy, but if you want to see more of this series, then of course, drop a like. And if you click on screen, I bet you'll like this video too.